Okay, Bungie, just wait. Almost done. And I'll take you for your little boo-boo walk. All right, Shelly. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Shelly. Yes, you most certainly are. All right. Shelly, a card I pulled for you. Shelly, I pulled this card for you. Shelly, your card says, I love myself enough to walk away. Yes, Shelly, you are the warrior. Absolutely the warrior. Yes. Yesterday, yep. Yesterday. I'm the warrior, Mama. Thanks for getting me through. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, okay, buttons. BB, I'm going to pull a card for BB. Pull a card for BB. Okay, Force. All right, BB. So, BB, your card comes up and says, I've been struggling. So you've been struggling, it says, BB, with your emotions. You've been struggling. You know what? But you're getting through it little by little. You're getting through it. It's like you're still not on the safe side yet. You're not, but you're heading in the right direction. So that's good. Skipper Joe said, I'm neither. I am remaining and have been for some time neutral. Neutral's good. But neutral can also be stagnant. Neutral can mean you're not doing anything. You're still waiting on that one person. So that's kind of not good. All right, let's see. Lindsay. Let's give me a card for Lindsay. Lindsay. It feels like either you're saying or they're saying, I hope you're happy for me. Uh-huh. Leslie. I never want to feel that way again. So, Leslie, whatever situation was on in your past, you never want to feel that way again. Ileana, let's see. Ileana, you're saying that in that moment, you didn't even care. You actually didn't care. It's like one way or the other. It's like, you know what? I didn't bank on something. I didn't spend my whole day waiting on that person. I was like, whatever. Kind of like, whatever. Exactly. Force. I don't know how to let you go. So the truth is, Force, that you're not completely over them. You're not sure how to let them go. You're just not. Good job, Lindsay. Exactly, Skipper Joe. I found you. You're just too far away. All right, Mermaid Mia, let's see. Mermaid Mia. Never know which side's which. Mermaid Mia, they said they're not coming back, and that's okay, because you know what? You're okay with that. You're like, you know what? I'll figure it out. Hey, boss up, bitches. Let me get you a card. See, were you a victim or a warrior yesterday? Boss up, bitches. Let's see. You're hoping that you're going to see somebody again soon. You're hoping to see someone again soon, it says. Melissa Cobb, where you been, girl? All right, Melissa. Victim or warrior? First, answer the question. Melissa Cobb, victim or warrior yesterday? Which were you? The victim or the warrior? Exactly. Exactly, Force. Exactly. Exactly, Mermaid. I get you. Warrior. Okay, I got you, girl. Good job. Your card is, you've been struggling. You've been struggling to maintain that warrior position, but you're going to do it. You're going to do it. Keep going. Every day, keep going. I know, Mermaid Mia. You know what? It's kind of like we miss a part of it, a certain part of it, but there's another part of it that we know it's better off if they just go. We know that. We know that. No, Renata, it's not a collective at all. It's not a collective. Collective would be for everybody. This is different for each person. So are you the warrior or are you the victim? All victims are not the same and all warriors are not the same. You sure do, Melissa. Hey, Tiger's Eye. You sure do. So Renata, warrior or victim? Which one did you play yesterday? Did you keep missing them? Did you keep whining about not hearing from them? Did you talk about it? Were you sad about it all day? Did it ruin your day? Were you the victim or were you the warrior yesterday? You were the warrior? Ooh, okay. Let's see what we get. Good job, Renata. Good job. Your body language tells them a lot. So sometimes even when you don't talk, because maybe you don't say a lot to them, your body language tells them the answers. So be careful of that. Oh, cool, Tiger's Eye. Nice job there, officer. Nice job. Nice job, sir. Ma'am. Authoritative person. Sorry, Tiger's Eye. You get it, girl. You get it, girl. People call me sir when I was doing security. I'm like, sir, do I look like a sir? I'll show you, sir. Uh-huh. Maybe it's my throat, my voice. Trap Therapy Tarot. What's up? What's up? Let's see what your card is. Trap Therapy. Let's get a card for you. Trap Therapy. I never want to feel that way again. Somebody made you feel like shit. Somebody really hurt your feelings and your emotions, and they really hurt your feelings more than anything. Yeah, you stay the warrior. You stay the warrior. Catherine Miller, let's see. Catherine Miller, were you the warrior or the victim? Catherine Miller, type here. Were you the warrior or the victim? Hey, Valerie. Please hit the like button if you come into the room. Thank you. Charlene was the victim. Oh, shit. All right, so Charlene. Catherine was the warrior. So Catherine and then Charlene. Catherine, you've been struggling. I get it. You've been struggling, trying not to believe their lies all the time. I get it. And yeah. Kathleen, right? Wait, who did I just say? I just said Kath. Charlene. I say, I don't know what I was thinking. Charlene. In that moment, you didn't care. In that moment that they pissed you off, you're like, you know what? I don't care. I don't care anymore because you were done with something. You were done with something. You were definitely done with something. Yeah. Very true. Very, very true. Spirit don't lie. Exactly. All right, you guys. So, quick message for you guys. So yesterday, there was a lot of you waiting. You might have even seen neighbors getting packages or gifts or whatever, flowers even. Some of you, for a moment, may have thought, oh, they're coming for you. They're coming to your house. And you got yourself worked up and excited. And it wasn't for you. It was for the neighbor. Or maybe it was the wrong address even. Oh, that really hurts. For some of you, you kept checking your phone. You kept looking for text messages. You kept expecting them. And here's the biggest part. We put an expectation out and we got disappointed. Oh, did she, BB? So for some of us, although it was uncomfortable, maybe yesterday, for myself too, but it was still another lesson. It was yet another lesson to kind of show you you're on the right path. You moving forward without that person is really a good thing. It's exactly the way you're supposed to go. It's exactly what you're supposed to do. This is more about finding that balance between you and your interpersonal self, because a lot of you lost who you were. A lot of you forgot about the things that you loved to do, places you love to go, food you love to eat, music you like to sing to, taking that drive in the car and listening to music, or taking that walk down the street with your headphones, whatever it was that you liked to do, whatever hobby that you may have had, whatever group you might have belonged to before, and maybe you stopped, maybe family members that you used to hang out with that you don't anymore because this person that came into your life changed all that. You have the opportunity now to go and open those doors again, to rekindle some things that meant so much to you. But most importantly, you can look now at yesterday, because it is yesterday. It is the past that we cannot change. But you can look and say, you know what? I got through that. I dreaded it before it came. I was having anxiety before that day showed up. And once that day got here, that whole day I worried and was anxious. I was sad. I was happy. I was excited. I was fearful. I was all these emotions. And now that day is over. And he got past it. He got past it. It's the same thing when you lose a loved one. The holidays come, their birthday comes. You get in that mood. You get in that phase. You get caught up with your feelings and your emotions. You feel that grief all over again. Love, relationships that end respond to your body the same way as grief of losing a loved one. You grieve all over again, and you go through all the stages of grief again. It's like you keep punishing yourself to keep going through that initial day that you lost that person. When you finally can get to a point where you can accept the loss, and you can accept that you couldn't control it. You couldn't control your partner leaving. You couldn't control them not cheating. You couldn't control them not to talk to you the way they did. You couldn't control them not to put their hands on you. You couldn't control any of it. You can't control when somebody leaves. When somebody passes away, it's beyond our control. No matter what the situation, if they're meant to stay, they'll stay. If the person who's very sick is meant to stay, they'll stay. If they're meant to walk out, they're meant to walk out. If they're meant to go back home with God, that's where they're meant to go. And unfortunately, we don't have to like it. And we don't like it. But we can't change it. So for a lot of you, yes, a lot of men, Charlene, are very fearful of commitment. They're afraid of losing control. They're afraid that somebody's going to be telling them, like their mother, so to speak, of what to do. They're afraid that they're not going to be able to hang with their friends anymore. They're afraid they're not going to get up or do what they want to do, or have to always get permission for something, or have to always make sure something's okay before they do it. Where right now, they just run and do what they want to do. For some men, they don't want to be in a commitment because they enjoy dating different people. They enjoy variety. Not everybody is ready to just be committed to one person. And that's okay. It just means that if you are, that they're not for you at this time. It doesn't mean things can't change. A lot of you may meet that soulmate, that person who feels exactly right for you. And they may not want commitment, but you do. If they're meant to be with you at some point in time, whether it's 10 years down the road and you get married and you're married for 10 years and then you get divorced and they end up being single too and you meet up and you get back together, then that was the perfect timing. But if you don't end up back with that person who you thought was your soulmate, then, there are more than one soulmate out there for you. There is not just one soulmate for each person. There's so many people that you can be very compatible with. So don't ever give up. Don't think because this one person who you thought was your true love, your one and only, didn't work out. It doesn't mean that something won't work out. God's plan for you, for me, is unknown. The people that he's going to put into your life this week and next week that you haven't even met yet are going to be in there for a reason. It might be a work reason. It might be to get you to go back to school. It might get you to start to reevaluate your whole situation. It might change you from the victim to the victor. You have to look at your setbacks as set-ups. If you face this whole day and any challenges that come toward you with a positive attitude that, you know what, I don't know why I'm going through this right now, but it must be trying to teach me a lesson. I don't know why I'm going through such financial hardship right now. It must be trying to teach me a lesson. Yeah, budget your money. Be more careful. Stop trying to save the world and save yourself first. There's so many different things that you can think of other than staying in that victim mode. If you allow yourself to trust the universe and know that things are going to work out for you, just like Abraham Hicks always says, everything is always working out for me. Whether you believe it or not, say it till you believe it, and then it will. So I hope you all got to express yourself. I'm glad I got to find out if you were the victim or the warrior. Yesterday, I played both parts. I think half of the day I played the victim, and the other half, I decided to become a warrior. I'm usually a slow starter, so I usually start out one way and then get myself to the point where I get so mad that I'm mad at myself, and I'm like, you know what, you stop acting like that. And right now, and then I had a good time. So you got to pick and choose your battles. You got to decide what's best for you. If you've survived a couple months without that person already, you're showing yourself how strong you really are. If you've only gotten through a few weeks, you know what? You're on the right path. But whatever you do, don't go backwards just because it's familiar. Don't go backwards just because it's easier. If you go back, make sure there's something you're going back to. Make sure you know what it is that you're going back to. Because if you're going back to abuse, manipulation, cheating, and lying, why the hell would you go back? That's like getting out of a house that's on fire and running back in. You know what I mean? All right, you guys. Oh, good, Lindsay. But you know what? A lot of your physical pain, a lot of the fibromyalgia, fake diagnosis, talks about depression, talks about not being happy, talks about anxiety, panic attacks. Most of the people that are diagnosed with that are on Xanax because the doctor thinks a Xanax is a fix-all, and it's not. It's actually going to cause you more trouble. So you know what? When you can decide to go tanning, the lights in the tanning room are actually very good for depression. You can buy a light from Amazon for $12 or whatever and put it near you if you live in a place that's kind of dark all the time. And you can have this light sitting right by you when you're watching TV, and it will help to keep you from being depressed. Just like people get sundown syndrome, same thing. So for a lot of you, find a way to see the light, because that's how you want to live. You want to be happy, right? You want to see things in a better way, in a more positive. Choose to see what God has put in front of you. Choose to accept the challenges that you have to face today, and face them with courage. Face them knowing that each challenge that you conquer or master or even attempt to face is already half the battle. So don't quit. No, none of you quit, all right? We're in this together. No matter what, we're in this together. Anybody got any comments? I'm going to read your comments now. Bye, Trace. You were alone on Valentine's Day? Good, Leo. Good job. Absolutely. Yeah, you probably shouldn't lay on that floor like that. You need to pat it a little bit more. You can ground with just your feet on the floor, on the ground. You don't need to put your back on there. And as far as MS and thyroid, a lot of that you can share. You can check out the medical medium, Anthony Williams. His name is. He's on Facebook. You can search him. He talks about liver cleanses and eating healthier, celery juice in the morning. There's a lot of things that can help to get Epstein-Barr viruses such as MS and thyroid issues that comes from Epstein-Barr. He can teach you a lot. It's worth checking out. Small changes at first will help and make a big difference. Thyroid is definitely a hormonal type of situation, and your hormones are all in your digestive tract as well, so I'm sure that you have digestive issues as well. You may you may even be borderline diabetic, type 2. So definitely check him out. It's a natural way of doing things. It's about what you're eating. Also, the metals in your body, high level of metal in your body has to do with MS as well. So check him out. Oh, good. Valentina, good. Surrender and faith has brought me to self-love and not allowing the past back, patiently waiting for my counterpart. Nice. Exactly. You know, we were talking. Oh, good, Leslie. We were talking before about always doing and wanting somebody that always was happy that we were doing for them. It made them happy at first. And somebody said to me, why is it that the ones you don't treat so good stay and the ones that you treat like a king leave, or vice versa, queen? And that is the truth, because, you know, men are natural born hunters. They hunt. They like to be on the prowl, right? They like that chase. Once the chase is over, they've got no reason to be all excited about it. They don't keep trying no harder because they've already got you, and they know that. It's kind of where a narcissist comes into play. I hate that word all the time, but it is true. All right, you guys. Yeah, and leave you like you're a peasant. Exactly. Exactly. You ever wonder why your friends have somebody who they've been with for a long time and they don't treat that person really great? As a matter of fact, their person waits on them like crazy. You're like, how did you do that? Because they weren't always as giving. They were what you would call selfish, took care of themselves. That person that they're with learned to adapt to that, and they'll stay because they have to keep trying to make this person happy. So they're going to stay and stay and stay. Don't make it so easy for them. They'll stay longer. Exactly, Diamond. Valentine's stuff in the stores is hard. Yeah. Exactly, Mermaid. Exactly. And let me tell you what. I'll just tell you a secret. That partner that you thought you'd hear from, or you thought you'd be with, or you wished you'd be with, don't think they didn't think about you. Don't think they didn't remember the Valentines they've had with you before. Don't think you didn't cross their mind. Don't think that they weren't happy that they were with this other person and not you. I'm telling you right now, you'd be surprised what your partner was thinking. All right, you guys, I'm going to go take my for WALK right now. She's due, overdue, 2 hours overdue. So I'll see you all guys soon, very soon. I'm going to try to upload some more videos today. So please comment on them. Comment anything. I don't care if you comment boo-boo. Comment anything on my videos. Hit the like button so I can try to get them out there. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great day, you guys. Look for my videos. I want to put some up. Okay. Maybe it's your sign. Check it out. Sun, Moon, and Rising.